Hey everyone, welcome to the masterclass. So I hope you've been enjoying learning all about the other oils. So far you've learned about lavender and lemon and peppermint, and now I'm here to talk to you about tea tree. So tea tree actually comes from Australia. It's indigenous here. So we get to enjoy Australian tea tree, which is just beautiful. It is also known as Melaleuca. So if you see that floating around, Melaleuca is tea tree. They just call it Melaleuca in the States, that's all. So tea tree is just this little bottle here. It's got a green label and it's a beautiful oil. It is, for me, I guess, I've got a couple of children and one on the way, and it's one of those oils that we, I guess, lean on a bit when it comes to just looking after our family naturally. So tea tree has amazing antiseptic properties, and we use it for antifungal purposes as well and antibacterial purposes too. So it's a great oil to have handy all the time. It can be used topically and aromatically, and in some instances it has been known to be used internally. The bottle actually doesn't say for safe internal use, but I have heard of people using it that way, and I've used it that way before without any issues at all. So it is something that you could turn to if you're comfortable with that. So the tea tree is an amazing addition to your medicine cabinet. It is fantastic because of its antiseptic properties, for any wound care. So, if my children hurt themselves, I turn to tea tree and I'll just put that on their wound, and it really helps with the healing of that, natural healing of that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful oil to be using for wound care. We use it for skin rashes and things like that as well. So it features in my nappy rash blend of frankincense, lavender and tea tree. It's amazing for, your eczema or all those dermatitis type rashes, things like that. So if my kids have any sort of rash, I will lean on tea tree and lavender and frankincense for those sorts of things as well. So it's got great properties to support the skin, and I actually also use it as part of my beauty regime. So I have a bottle in the shower and I use it in my face wash, I use it in my body wash, I use it as spot treatment on pimples and blemishes. It's fantastic for cleansing. So tea tree is an amazing oil that you can use to cleanse your skin. It's great for, like I said, for the blemishes and things like that. Another fantastic use that I use the tea tree oil for a lot is the helping out of like ulcers and cold sores. So I haven't had personal experience with cold sores, but I know people have, and I'm sure someone will talk about this in the masterclass. But for mouth ulcers, I find I just dab a little bit on straight into the mouth, and it is fantastic. So that's another way to really use the oil. Like you can really feel them coming on, and I'll put a little bit on, and yeah, within half a day I've had amazing results where they've just disappeared. So that's another great one to use. And tea tree and lavender, again, if you've got kids with gunky eyes, things like that, just across the eyebrow, you can use it to support those symptoms. You can use it to support, with lavender, some earaches and things like that. So that's another beautiful way to use the oil. Because of its antiseptic properties, I will actually use it for cleaning. I make my own hand wash, dishwashing liquid. So tea tree, I love to get tea tree into all my DIY cleaning products. I put a couple of drops under my steam mop, not in the chamber because it can void warranty, but under my steam mop, and I mop my floors with the steam mop and the tea tree, and it's just beautiful. It gives you that really refreshing smell, and you'll notice when you smell your tea tree, it smells different to the tea tree we probably I guess, grew up with or we've been exposed to before, which is, your plantation stuff from the supermarket and, those big bottles that smell really, I guess, alcoholic. And yeah, that's not pure tea tree oil. So just be mindful that the doTERRA tea tree is totally different to what you find in the store in that sense. So it's completely 100% pure, third-party tested, and you can have confidence using this. The stuff from the store, I wouldn't put anywhere near my family, anywhere near my skin. I think this is just such a huge problem is how we're misleaded by essential oils and just in general about how we use oils and the quality and things like that. So we know with confidence that doTERRA is 100% pure and it is safe for our family. So, by all means, it's just such a beautiful substitution to use something of higher quality to care for our kids and for ourselves. So, that's something we can definitely be mindful of, and you're learning all about it here, which is awesome. So that's tea tree. You can diffuse it. It's got amazing immune boosting, supportive properties. So you can add it to, rub a bit on your children's feet. If they're sick, you can add it to your other immune, I guess, blends. So, other great immune oils that you've got in your little sample kit there is your frankincense and your lemon and your On Guard. All those will be beautiful with a few drops of tea tree as well. So you can make up roller bottles, you can put it in your diffuser, you can just surround yourself by these oils that really help promote wellness and help just keep everyone healthy. So it's a beautiful way to support through sickness as well. So use tea tree. It's quite a powerful oil, so it's also good for athlete's foot with oregano and things like that. So you'll learn a little bit more about its powers when used with oregano, which is really exciting. So tea tree and oregano together are amazing. And yeah, they're both in your sample kit as well. So that's another little combination there that you can turn to, but you will learn more. And thank you so much for listening. This is how we use tea tree in our home, and I hope it's given you a few ideas on how you can also lean on tea tree to help you and your family out. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the masterclass. I'll be back with a couple of other videos, so watch out for those, but any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.